Okay. Show you a really neat eBay trick on how to get free gear. And of course, there's a catch to everything. You know, anytime you hear free cap, there's a free crap. There's always a catch. Well, it isn't really a catch. You only have to put about that much effort into it. How do you get a bunch of free crap on eBay? Or how do you start making money on eBay in photography gear? Well, it's not that difficult, believe it or not. I've been on eBay now for, oh God, maybe 20 years. Definitely 20 years. Um, I don't know how much you know about photography gear, but if you want to start getting free gear, you're going to need to research at a minimum 10 subjects. Like you're going to have to know, upside down and inside out, and the rectal canal of 10 different lenses and or cameras. Okay, you're going to have to know the hell out of it. What was that movie recently called The Martian? He said he's stranded on Mars and he's going to have to die, and he's going to have to build a bunch of stuff, and he said we're going to have to science the shit out of it. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to understand at least 10 things really well, like, D7100 camera. Well, you can't really make any money on that right now. Like a certain Fuji camera, a certain Fuji lens, or a certain Nikon lens, or a certain speed lights. Obviously things with a better profit margin. Speed lights are a lot of people that are buying a speed lights. Now, I've shown you one trick and it works really well. And you all, of course, report that it works really well. I was like, well, yeah, I know damn well it does. I've been using it for 10 years. Is you don't look under lenses. You don't type in like Nikkor 20 millimeter. You do is you go to the film camera section, and people don't look there. And you'll look for like grandpa's dead, grandpa died and so selling their crap they found in the basement. And it's like a camera with 3 or 4 lenses. And, they think they're selling the camera, and of course the camera's a useless piece of crap, so only once the lens is like, here, you're buying this camera, and there's this lens attached and 2 other lenses. It's like, wow, I just grabbed a camera for 40 bucks. I don't care about the camera. You just throw it in the trash and you keep the lenses and you sell those. Or you keep one and you sell the 2. And that's a really fast, easy way to make money. But that's one method. The other is that you need to know 10 things at least really well, and then you're going to have a bunch of browser pages open, and you're going to constantly be refreshing for newly listed. Okay, so like every hour or two, and you're sitting there scratching your ass at home, and you got your laptop beside you, just hit refresh, and people list stuff late in the evening or early in the morning. You start to see people's habits. You know when to look and where to look. You also have to develop a sixth sense for whether the person is a scammer or a moron or whatnot. I could actually make money just buying lenses from Japan and then reselling them at a drastically increased people that I really know and trust. And most of the people, there have been very few people of you been screwed by a seller from Japan on a lens, but most of them are scared to death of their feedback, and they're selling stuff, and the Japanese take really good care of their stuff. People don't want to buy from Japan, and they're afraid of how long it's going to take, and understandably so. I mean, I don't buy anything from China or Europe. No offense, Europe, but I ain't buying nothing from you, like never, and especially never Eastern Europe, and never China. I trust the Japanese. I trust Taiwan. I don't trust Thailand, Burma. Hey, it's nothing personal, okay? I don't trust anything from there, and I got good reason for that. Just buying lenses from Japan and then reselling them to Americans. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'll type in like Zeiss 85 millimeter, for example. There'll be all these Zeisses from Japan, Zeisses, yeah, whatever. Really, really cheap, and then like to find an American lens. You'll have to like jump up $300 in price. One of you smart folks is going to realize, and I realized this a long time ago, I'm not doing it now, but I guarantee you, it's like, oh gee, you know what I can do? I don't have to pay any import duties here in America, so I'm going to like buy this lens. It's like $300 cheaper than every other American lens. When it comes in, I'm going to whip out my fine little haired brush, and I'm going to sweep all the dust off and clean the front and rear element. They're usually clean anyway. Make it look nice and pretty, and then I'm going to list it on eBay, and I'm going to make an instant $300. And you can be rocking that constantly. constantly. And I mean, I crap you not that the profit margins you'll make off just buying Japanese like Nikkor lenses alone, or Zeiss lenses, or Voigtlanders is enough to buy yourself a spanking new camera at the end of a couple weeks. You know, profit free. It's like, you want to talk about finding the money to come up with a new camera. I want that new camera, but I have to wait 2 paychecks. You know, well, screw that crap. You know, here's what's what. People want that lens, but they ain't want to order it from Japan. Yeah, I said ain't want to order it because I'm half crazy. I say crazy stuff. And you buy it, okay? And then you're the middleman. Then you sell it to some schmo in the United States. Like, oh man, this guy from Des Moines, Iowa is selling that lens. It's like, yeah, I just bought it from Japan for $300 cheaper. So all you did was pay me $300 to order it from my butt here in America. So, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You got eBay protection, you got PayPal protection. What the hell are you worried about? I've been doing this for 2 decades. And you can get a lot of free gear that way. If you want to fund, it's like, I want a new X Pro 2 from Fuji, but you know, and my baby needs diapers, and my woman needs some new clothes, you know. Buy some Zeiss lenses from Japan, really cheap. Stuff that you know what they're worth, what the typical USA asking price is. Okay? Resell those suckers. You will have money like that. Promise you. No ifs, ands, or buts. Flat out, bar none. Okay? And the only other thing additionally that you need to have is you need to have a sixth sense. You have to be like Sherlock Holmes, and there is a science to it in feeling someone out. You know, feedback doesn't tell you everything. Most of the guys from Japan are very trustworthy. You see what they're selling. You see what they have sold. You know, feedback does not tell you everything. There are a lot of little markers, okay? Look at the pictures. See if you got a nice, awesome picture like, wah, you know, you can see what's there. It's like, I'm safe. I'm not worried about that lens. Okay? If you get a lens that's, you know, even moderately bad, you can complain about it and they'll give you a lot of your money back. Like, here's a secret. I'm not talking about cheating anybody. I'm talking about being honest. They really love their feedback ratings. And what you do is if you got an issue, you bring it up with them. And they're like, oh, damn. And they'll give you some of your money back to what it's, you know. But that rarely happens. So you win either way. You win either way. Now what happens is after the week or two of peddling 4 or 5 lenses, you've either A, got enough money to keep the last lens that you bought that you wanted, or you know you got the money to buy whatever the hell you want. Free gear. I mean, all you have to do is open up that damn box from Japan, you know, brush off a little dust, take a picture of it, list it on eBay, and someone's going like, oh man, that's that lens that I really want, and it's in America, you know, because I am afraid of ordering it from Japan. You're like, yeah, I ordered it from Japan, and now I'm selling it to you for $300 more. That works. It works really good. I don't lie to you. Do it. If you like this video and drop me a buck or two, go tell me to kiss my ass. Anyway, I'm trying to help you out. Another video from the Angry Photographer. Catch you later. Bye.